Hey guys, welcome back for another video. Today I'm about to head out to the Araya Fine Arts Theater in Beverly Hills. Friday the 13th, the final chapter in 35mm. Freaking awesome. About to go meet up with my boy Fonzo. Got a couple things to get signed after the Q&A with Joe Zito, Judi Aronson, Lawrence Monason, and of course the twins, which are a rare name for Friday the 13th fans. So yeah, it's gonna be a treat, and Ice Nine Kills are scheduled to do like a live performance type thing before the event. So yeah, I gotta get going. Okay guys, just parked a few blocks away from the well, I don't know what the hell this is called, the Araya Laemmle Fine Arts Theater. It has like a long ass name, but anyway, it's here in Beverly Hills, and I parked a couple blocks away because yeah, everything else is apparently like permit parking. But yeah. So like about an hour and a half early, and yeah, I'm gonna go scope it out and see what's going on. Plenty of names gonna be here for this screening. Joe Zito, the director, of course, along with Judi Aronson, the twins, which are pretty rare names for LA. Also Lawrence Monason will be here. So I mean, and who knows who else might show up as a surprise. And yeah, I don't know if the squad's coming. I know Fonzo is coming for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna meet up with him in a little bit. And as far as the rest of the squad, I don't know if Scott and Chris are gonna make it. But yeah, let's go check this out, guys. What's up, Tommy? What's up, man?
We got here earlier. There was like one person keep that down.
On the word, so please sing along with us. Are you going to do that for me? A yes? Is that a yes? You drowned in all our sins. You drowned in our mistakes. Fueled by the flood we pay in blood, the curse of Crystal Lake. We've all been laid to rest. Our appetite waits, mommy knows best. We're born from beyond the grave that must be understood. Thrones get slit in his neck and wounds. She raised him right, and he'll come out to play. When brother whispers, thank God it's Friday. You drown in all our sins. You drown in our mistakes. Fueled by the flood we pay in blood, the curse of Crystal Lake. He's down the deep within. He found there's no escape. You just scratch the surface of the curse of Crystal Lake. Contrast, we were laid to rest. A drunken, sex-crazed teenage mess. Killed in the comics and debauchery. We learned the hard way when he came for our lives on the 13th day. I'm a messenger of God. You're doomed if you stay here. Go. She raised him right, and he'll come out to play. When mother whispers, thank God it's Friday. She drowned in all our sins. He drowned in our mistakes. Fueled by the flood we pay in blood, the curse of Crystal Lake. He's down the deep within. He found there's no escape. You just scratch the surface of the curse of Crystal Lake. And don't you know he'll never be gone for good. So we'll never get out of the woods. A machete in one hand, an axe in the other, steadfast in his mask in the shadow of mother, ready to resume.
Carrie and Camille Moore. Eddie, Sam, Peter, and Terry better known as. Now we do one more chair. Can we get another chair? Sorry. And of course, the man of the hour, ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause, Director Joe Zito. All right. For our cast, when was the last time you guys actually watched this movie? Either at home or on the big screen?
I haven't seen it since the opening night in Hollywood when it first came out.
I don't feel like I ever saw it. In the cinema. Seriously, this is the first time I've seen it in the cinema.
On the big screen, yeah. That's the first time nomination. Yeah.
I went to the screening and my mom screamed, "You motherfucker!"
Wait, and Jason or the boyfriend? Yeah.
I was mortified.
Joe, I want to ask you, you and Tom had worked together on Prala. How did you guys meet up in the first place? Because you obviously carried your relationship onto here.
I have no idea. I think that, sure. I think maybe I was aware of him when he was doing Maniac, I guess, you know? And maybe I just met him that way. And then we did the Prowler. We've done like four movies together, me and Tom. 2 horror, 2 action films. So, you know, the Prowler was such a good special effects experience, you know, visual effects experience, special effects experience, that Tom just stayed with me for everything.
Talk about the casting process for all of you. What was it? You know, you guys went in, and what did they have you do? Did you have to act up your death scene? Did you have to do any, work with any of the other actors that were maybe already cast?
I just have to say, me getting the role was probably the easiest thing in the world because my sister Camilla had gone in for the casting because for one person it was not a twin role. And she happened to mention during the casting that she had a twin. And Joe had apparently in his mind thought that maybe it'd be great to have twins, but never thought about casting for it. So suddenly he was like, "Bring your sister in." And so all I had to do was literally, I don't know what I had to say. I'm like one sentence, like, "Ooh, let's go swimming." And okay, I'm in. So that was pretty cool, easy.
Actually, I was not a great friend of the production. I mean, I was. They weren't. They didn't like me so much because I had some ideas about twins in the movie and setting the movie. Changing it from the previous Fridays. So I did some things that were big problems for production. I wanted to put a kid, Tommy, in, and it's really difficult when you work with a child because they can only work certain hours and they have to have a teacher there and all that business. But I thought it would be interesting to have a kid in the movie. I did want twins. I had twins in mind early on. I may not have expressed it, but twins were part of the plan. And I set it in the rain, which is a gigantic production problem. And I added a dog. So, I mean, you couldn't have made it more difficult, right? And lots of water scenes and things going through glass, which I like to do in movies. In my films, I often break a television or something on somewhere. And something bad comes out of the water usually, or something good comes out of the water, but there's always something coming out of the water. So there's some themes I kept plagiarizing myself for. But the twin thing was in my mind. Now, again, I'm not sure that it didn't happen the way you said, but I was thinking about twins from the beginning of this.
I don't really remember much about the casting. I Friday the 13th was already a known franchise. I thought that was pretty cool, and yeah, I don't remember much about it.
Okay, there was a pretty sophisticated casting situation. We worked with Fern Champion and Pamela Basker, who really were good casting people back then. And the truth is that all of your characters, and I think it helped me tremendously in making the film, but all of your characters were personalities that were crafted in the script. I mean, it's just not like we found you guys and you played yourselves in it. Those characters were crafted exactly as you played them. And, you know, casting, usually for low-budget movies at that time, pretty simple process. You know, a lot of people came in and said, okay, fine, I'll take this one and that one. This was different. I mean, they really did look for people who were right for the written script, okay? And they also brought them in, and they met several people. I was there, and Frank Mancuso Jr., the producer, was there. A couple of other people from the production were there. And, you know, we argued about all of you. Sometimes I won, sometimes I didn't, I won't tell you. But we argued about all of you. We argued about Crispin, in particular. Because we all knew Crispin was great, and we all knew Crispin was nuts. And, you know, so, but I won that one, you know. And we also argued not only about casting, we argued about Tom Savini. Because Tom had done the first, as you know, first Friday the 13th. And then they didn't bring him back. And, you know, you've said that maybe it's because he was busy on other films. Maybe it is they just didn't want to bring him back. They tried other people, Hollywood people. Tom was in Pittsburgh. And so it was a struggle to bring him back. I had to fight for Tom to come back. Because the production company, this is not Paramount, this is the production company that delivers the film to Paramount. They were not convinced that Jason had to look like the original kid who came out of the lake. They thought there'd be a whole new Jason that was, you know, designed so there would be a great shot and create a new character when the mask came off. And I was very concerned with having Jason be related to the kid who came out of the water. You know, because it's him. So I really fought for Savini, and it was a long and hard fight. But in the end, you know, they pretty much gave me as a director what I wanted to, but I had to really argue for it and persuade people about why I wanted it, not just because I knew him. And I think it was a really wonderful choice, because I think he's done great on the effects on the kills, you know, which we talk a lot about them and design them together. And I think his look of the unmasked Jason was good for the film.
It was a good fight. Thank you for fighting for Tom. Yeah. Paid off, I think. And you know, you were talking about, you know, the casting and you know, making sure the characters are real in the script. It's funny. My friend went out for a minute, and he hadn't seen the movie for a while, so he doesn't memorize it like us nerds. And he came back and he's like, "Oh, who died?" I'm like, "Oh, nobody." He's like, "Well, everybody was cheering." I'm like, "Oh, that was everybody cheering for Crispin, you know, getting his compliment." And so, you know, that's one thing, and it really kind of clicked then. It's like, oh, this is one of the few movies in the series where the whole audience can applaud a moment that's not a death, because these characters, the guys you play, and all your other co-stars, they were really likable in this one, and they felt more real than most of the movies in the series. And so, good job on that, all of you.
You know, that's one thing I remember reading the review in the New York Times. And I remember the critic in the New York Times said that this Friday was the most offensive out of all the ones that they had seen. And the reason they said that was because that they actually liked the cast, that the actors brought like there's real people and relationships, a little bit that's developed in this film, and so that when the killings happen, that it's all the more sort of jarring and disturbing because of you felt for the characters a little bit. So I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, we're not rooting for Jason in this one. We're rooting for him a little bit. We're rooting for him. We don't want him to do nothing, because that would be a very boring movie. Judy and Lawrence, you guys were part of the main group. Did you guys? How much of you did you know each other beforehand? Any of your co-stars? Did you get the chance to like kind of hang out and bond for a bit before filming?
Did I know you before? I feel like I did, maybe? No? No? Just mutual friends? Evans?
Yeah.
I knew him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think any of us knew each other at the time. Right? Definitely didn't know these two. And then I didn't know Crispin. I think I knew Barbara Howard.
I knew Peter. My very first acting job, I played Peter's girlfriend in a TV show. So Powers and Matthew Starr was a TV show I got my SAG card on. And I played his girlfriend. And then my very first movie was Friday the 13th. There he was again.
And for you guys, for you lovely ladies, do you know if was the costume designer on this film? Did they ever work again? I know you're not. I know you were not thrilled about your wardrobe choices.
I just don't know how they came up with it. It couldn't have got worse, really. But I'm seeing it again today. It's like, I already,
That Flashdance sweatshirt was cute.
Which one?
Riding the bike.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning it was okay. You're right.
No wonder my mind went to with every guy in the room. You realize I was such a slut.
Yeah.
But you got the dance with Crispin. Talk about that iconic, much loved moment in the
It
film.
was, you know, I mean, seeing it again, I mean, of course, it's one of those moments you just go, oh my God. But I can't even remember. I'm sure I probably did rehearse it before, but I don't remember it. All I remember is it actually happening. And like it was for the very first time that somebody's asking me to dance and suddenly to go crazy. And I think, I just remember looking at him and going, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? I mean, I can't do that. You know, I can't do that. I'm not going to do it. And so that's what you see is me kind of enjoying it, but no,
For a trivia prize, I was actually, instead of asking a question, I was going to have somebody come up and try to impersonate it, but I was worried that they would hurt themselves. And it's really not worth like breaking your neck to get a Blu-ray.
Let me say something to that. No, we did not rehearse it. And we didn't rehearse it deliberately. Because we had heard that Crispin was doing that nutty dance around town in clubs. We never saw it, but we heard it was something to be seen. So, with Crispin, sometimes it's better just throw him out there and you get what you get. So we knew that it was an incredibly nutty thing. So we wanted, your character and you personally to be shocked by the moment.
And Camila, you, what happened with the bed? Was the bed breaking? Was that in the script? Was that something planned, or was that spontaneous?
Okay, now I'm beginning to think that everything was set up. We didn't rehearse, and suddenly, and actresses always think that I was already struggling with I'm so fat, and suddenly this bed breaks. And I'm in there with Crispin, who's already stuttering because he's getting really excited about the scene, and erotic, and I wasn't allowed to wear a top for it, so he told the whole crew, if she's not wearing a top, then I'll take my boxers off, and I was like, anyway, yeah, I got it home. Was it set up?
No, it was not supposed to break.
You see, I was.
But you're known as the one who broke the bed with Crispin, so
Fat one.
You guys kind of got off easy when it comes to the death scenes because you had stunts kind of doing the bulk of the work there. Did you do?
Not me.
Yeah, well, we'll get into that. That's we have the spectrum here. We have the easy and the worst. How much of your death scenes was actually? Did you get involved?
Well, I think that's one of the great things of actually seeing the movie for real at the end, because when you're actually doing the acting, you're aware that you're doing a horror movie and you're aware that you're going to die and whatever. But when you do have a stunt that basically does your death, I mean, I just had the dance and a little bit of the flirt and this and that, and then suddenly I'm going out in the rain, and suddenly it's thunder and lightning. But I don't actually experience my own death, so it takes seeing it on the screen to really see how it all comes together. Because that was a complete stunt, obviously, doing that. So yeah,
I have
you don't see the whole, you don't get the feeling of the whole movie. So for me, and it was our first movie as well. So you're very green at that stage. I've never experienced a stunt person taking over, and I had to stick my head out of that window, and then he grabbed me, but then I had to hold back, and then the next time there was a stunt girl dressed up in exactly my outfits, and she bounced on a trampoline and went out of the window onto a mattress on the top of the car, and I was like watching from down below, and I'm like seeing supposedly myself falling out of a window. It's just very surreal.
Well, she hits the car. She actually hits the car.
Well, she
launches herself. Yeah.
But she landed on the mattress the first time, and then didn't she?
Hits the car.
She hits the car
Hits the
first?
car, dents the roof, and then falls up onto it.
Oh, okay.
They have
Sorry.
no
And in fact-
idea how easy.
And in fact, if you
How much
look
they
at it,
got off.
You did not get a
They
stunt
have
double.
no clue.
For those that don't listen to the commentaries, read the books and everything, how exactly was your death scene pulled off?
We'll finish there. That takes a while.
okay. Anyway, just you can pay attention to the car, and you can see that it was just 2 takes that the car was hit by that stunt woman twice. She went out the window, hit it, and they missed sinking along the windows because those are done with explosives. So the windows are all rigged for explosives, and it's supposed to sink with when the character hits the roof, and they missed it. So we threw her a second time. It's did, but we do 1 car. Now you, no stunt.
No stunt. No stunt woman for mine. Damn it.
How exactly was you had to stand, you were standing, and then they had the body
Yeah.
behind you?
Yeah, there was the raft, and there was a hole cut into the raft. And I was standing straight up, and then leaning over, and then a fake back was put on me, so it looks like I'm lying down in the raft.
How long were you in the water, if you remember?
Just a few minutes, it was easy.
So she was bluish. No, the truth is, no, really, but Judy, the truth is, that was an incredibly difficult thing to do, and we were very stupid about the way we did it. I mean, there's a lot of legend now. Ted White, who played Jason, was a wonderful, wonderful stunt guy, and really deserves to be respected based on how much he had done in the business before. He took the job of being Jason, I think just because he wanted to get some work at that time. He was already something like 60 years old. I picked him. There were a bunch of stunt people to play Jason, younger guys, and some people who were not stunt players. They had recommended also to play Jason, who were just actors. So I wanted a stunt person because I knew we'd have to have these weapons, even though the weapons are prepared so they can be close to actors, they still can hurt someone. So I wanted a stunt guy who really knew how to handle that. And also, he's used to being very specific about a stunt person, as you know, used to being very specific about hitting marks and just exactly what he has to do. Now, there's been a lot of legend that paints this picture that he and I were in combat. Actually, we hardly ever talked. He might have talked to, he was your protector, cowboy protecting you. He never talked to me about that. He talked to me about feeling cold himself. But he had a wetsuit on and you didn't.
Well, I did have a wetsuit on from here down.
Yeah. When we had the casting, the casting of your,
Yeah, well, the falls
Yeah.
by starts right here
Yeah.
on the back, but from
Yeah,
here down.
but it was incredibly cold. There wasn't an option to not shoot. The company would not give us the day to not shoot. Very incredibly difficult thing, and it's interesting because for me, when I watch the film, like when I watch it with you guys at home, it doesn't feel cold when you look at that. It does not feel cold. You sell it completely. get a sense of how miserable it was, because the crew was bundled up and stuff, you know, when you're out there. But, you know, the film like this is always about distraction. It's turning us all, audience and characters, into voyeurs. Tommy looking out the window, you know, Ted looking at the film. They're all voyeurs, even voyeurs of the gore as well, you know. So, and we, watching the films, become voyeurs. So it's all a matter of distraction. So that, you know, we're looking at that, or Axel is looking at the television, you know, the workout stuff on the television, cheesy stuff, and gets his head twisted around. It's about that kind of shell game where we're trying to throw your attention to something very, very base, so that, you know, you can feel the impact of the hit harder. Sometimes we succeed at it, and sometimes I can see, you know, I feel we haven't succeeded. But that's really what it's about. And it's the same thing with the relationships. What I love about the cast that we had on this movie, more than other casts that I've had on other films, I felt the relationships developing. I cared about them. I cared about, you know, Sarah, you know, and coming out finally, being impressed by your character, impressed by Sam, Judy, and changing her behavior, falling in love, and of course then dying. I like Crispin and Camilla a lot. I mean, it was wonderful to see him finally triumph. Ted comes up with nothing because he's a pain in the ass. He comes up with nothing. That's what happened. But the thing is, actually, the only two who don't get anything out of it is Ted and the kid Tommy. Everybody else seems to luck out. Well, Trish. But I believe the relationships in the comic book context of a film like this. I felt that these people were getting to know each other, and you cared about them a little bit, and that was special. And also, they all had very different characters, and that was special too. And the cast accomplished that for us. You know, so I think we were very lucky with it.
Lawrence, my theory is that Teddy is actually Gary from Last American Virgin, who was so devastated at the end. He's like, you know, I'm moving out of this town. I'm gonna reinvent myself. I'm gonna be this, because you still don't get any in this one, and then you get killed. But you actually get off kind of easy in this one. It's in the back, and then how did yours work?
I actually don't get off at all.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Your destiny. How did you think in the back?
It wasn't very hard.
Yeah.
I mean, the one thing that was interesting about that scene was, I think, is people were asked, you know, did I actually get stoned, you know, while watching the film? And I did. Do you know that?
I didn't know it at the time, no. I did not know it at the time. I thought you were just brilliant. I've come to a different opinion over the years, but...
I don't remember if I was actually stoned for that moment, but yeah, it was pretty easy. I mean, it was just walking up to the screen, and yeah, it was just technical with the blood and the knife. And it was pretty...
Actually, we did it very simply in the end. There was a big plan about doing the casting of your head and how this was going to be done, and Tom was really pushing for, you know, a very elaborate puncturing of, you know, your skull. And in the end, I just wanted to feel really what I was interested in. I came up with this with your death. You know, I just imagined it, and I liked the slitting of the screen and the blood, you know, behind you, rather than, you know, showing the, you know, puncture or something like this. So it wasn't really a horrific, well, it's horrific in its idea, but it wasn't, you know, demonstrated specifically. And I think that was a good choice. In a few cases, we didn't demonstrate their deaths, even with Tom's skill. We didn't demonstrate it specifically, as with you know, as with some of the women. And of course, I didn't want to put a woman in a shower like everybody does, so I put this excessively pretty guy, Peter Barton, in the shower, and let him get that pretty face smashed against the wall. So, you know, I kind of tried to turn that around. And actually, the guys got some of the worst deaths in this because of that.
Your boyfriends in particular.
Seemed like stuff that Christopher and I were doing. They were really liking it, and so they were saying. And Christopher and I were very took our work seriously, and I'm actually sincerely. So we would work all the time and try to find unique, different, weird things, and so they liked it. They said, what do you guys? And yeah, I think I came up with some of the typing with the Buchanan beers and I don't know if I don't remember line for line what I came up with, but yeah, Chris and I improv, and Joe was cool and included stuff, and so some of it, I don't know which parts were made up and which parts we wrote.
I mean, I remember being on set with all of us and just seeing actually how hard you and Crispin really worked to come up with real creative ideas, and I think that also brings it to a different level this Friday the 13th. That's my feeling to you and Crispin.
Okay, yeah, and that's correct. What Lawrence is saying is correct. We had the outline of that scene, and the truth is we couldn't really figure out how to make it work, because we knew the following. There was a guy named Phil Scuderi. He's gone to the great screening in the sky, but the thing is that he was the owner of Friday the 13th of the series. He was an exhibitor, theater owner in Boston, and he then licensed it to Paramount and all the rest. We used to talk, that's how the script got really done. He would call me every night at 8 o'clock exactly and speak to me for 1 full hour, 8 to 9. And he had this idea of the scene. He said to me, kids are now using computers. It was a very basic kind of conversation. He said, kids are using computers now a lot. I said, okay, yeah. And he said, we got to do something with a computer. So I said, okay, well, what do you have? And he said, and he had very specific things. And he also came up with the idea of calling Jimmy a dead fuck. So there was going to be a dead fuck, and there was going to be a computer, and somehow there was going to be dead fuck was going to come up on the computer. He didn't understand computers. He never had one. He never worked with one. He just knew that computers were out there, and dead fuck was a cool idea. So we kind of had that, and they turned it into that scene. But the business of Ted calling, Jimmy a dead fuck was his idea and was scripted. But how to make that computer thing work, I actually didn't have a clue how to make that computer thing work without a computer besides. So you guys did do that. And the structure that I just talked about is what came to you. That's what you worked with.
All right, we got time for one more. Way in the back, yes, sir.
I was curious if it was true or not that Crispin Glover was originally dancing in Back in Black by AC/DC.
Yes.
That's fact?
Yes.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got to wrap this up. Thank you all for coming. Give a round of applause for Lawrence.
All right, look who finally showed up.
Hey, traffic out here, the parking situation is it's a little nuts.
He showed up and the screening was over already, and he couldn't get it. No.
Can you guys rewind it? Can you play it again real quick?
Well,
I got the DVD right here.
I don't even think you could see it.
Oh, there you go. Oh,
there
nice,
go.
right there.
Yeah. So Friday the 13th, final chapter, and 35 millimeter. Hey, don't be a dead fuck.
That's right. That's right.
I came
put my hand in
prepared.
the pocket real quick.
What? Oh, but yeah, what'd you think?
Oh, it was cool, man. Seeing 35 millimeter and the scene with the cast and the director is always really cool. I always dig that. It's always special. So
you get all your signatures too?
Oh, I got my signatures. Yeah, I got some pictures too.
Well,
So I'm
wait,
excited.
I thought you were Sky. I thought you had like 20 million things.
No, that was you today. You had a bunch of stuff. So you see this video, you'll see all the stuff he's got on.
Well, I mean, it was worth it though.
It was absolutely worth it. So we gotta take
I
advantage.
got all the stuff I needed.
It's like you were
signed.
prowling. You were prowling over him. It was kind of.
See what he did there? No? All right. If not, watch The Prowler.
Watch
right?
it, you see it.
Another
Exactly.
one of Joe Zito's films.
That's right. Yeah, classic Tom Savini effects and everything too.
All right, and then tomorrow we got Masters of Horror.
That's right.
At Dark Delicacies, the
Yep,
new
the
location.
new location.
Have you been there?
I've been there, yeah. Haven't recorded
I
yet,
only
but
been there
been there.
once for
Right.
the Elm Street one recently.
A little smaller. still has that same
It's
feel.
all right. You know what? I like
dig it.
I like that the floor
It's
is
way
not
open.
like carpet, so it's more fresh. In there.
Exactly.
That's
That
the
is
one
nice.
thing.
That's actually Sue's favorite part too. I go, man, I love the floor. She goes, it's my favorite. Yeah, she said that's pretty cool.
Well, and then next weekend we got Midsummer Scream
The
going
whole
on.
squad should be there, man.
That's right.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, the whole. I know for a fact Scott's gonna fucking be there.
Oh, he's
'Cause,
there. He already got tickets. Darren Lynn's there?
Darren Lynn.
Yeah, that's his magic unicorn
That
that keeps
is,
escaping.
he could be the one guest showing up, and
And
Scott
he'll be
will be there.
excited. Oh, yeah,
Scott
yeah.
will be there.
With his bum knee and everything, he'll be there. Hobbling
With
along,
the
watch.
cane and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah. Ain't nothing stopping him, dude. Wheelchair, whatever. He'll be there. He'll be like, what's his face in the wheelchair in not Bad Moon, the other werewolf movie. Silver Bullet. Last ass wheelchair to meet Darren Lynn. Trust me, that's gonna be the funny part watching that video with I'm trying to get Darren Lynn. So.
All right, guys. Well, check out his video for all the signatures he got,
Yes,
and
sir.
I'm about to show you guys all the signatures I got.
Nice.
So, yeah, we out.
Now we out. Let's do it. Peace.
All right, finally home. Definitely was a long night, but a very exciting one. And well, I guess I won't talk about it. I'll just show you guys all the cool stuff I got signed. So let's get to it. All right, guys. So first up for the autographs, this poster. Originally, I had it signed by Ted White because, believe it or not, it was like 2014 the last time I met Joe Zito, and honestly, I didn't think he would ever come out here again to LA, so I just had Ted sign it because I have this thing. I want all the 11x17s signed by like just the director, but I had kind of given up on trying to get Joe, so I got Ted. But since he was here, I decided, hey, you know what the hell? It's already signed by Ted. I had Joe Zito and Judy Aronson sign it. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the twins to sign this one because they had to leave a little early, but I did get them on something else, which I'll show you guys in a second. And this one, I was able to get Joe to sign it by himself. So this is going with my Friday 11x17 collection, where I have all the just the director sign the poster, which I have like 1 through 4, 6, and 7 so far. So yeah, obviously I can't get 5. Rest in peace. But or Jason X actually, but unfortunately. But yeah, I was able to add these to the collection. And here we have another great Joe Zito film, The Prowler. This was obviously, for those of you who may not know, this was pre Friday the 13th, the final chapter. And this one was actually from 81, as you guys can see there. Check that out. So I got both a poster and the DVD sign because I just love that poster art, but I thought this one was pretty cool too. You can see them right there, like the little pitchfork. So pretty freaking cool. So adding these to the collection as well. And I know what you guys are thinking. This is from Jason Lives, obviously, the soundtrack. But for those of you who may not know, Joe Zito, not only did he direct Friday the 13th, the final chapter, but he actually also directed Alice Cooper's The Man Behind the Mask music video. So had to get this baby signed. You guys can see his signature right there. And I'm hoping so bad in the future that CJ comes back. You know, he's doing more and more conventions nowadays, so that's a good sign. Hopefully he'll come back to LA. And, dare I say it, hopefully we get Alice Cooper here soon. So I'll add those signatures on here, and this baby will be complete. So, because, yeah, I mean, Part 6, I'd have to say for me, it's the most fun sequel. It was always my favorite as a kid. Just because, I mean, I loved Alice Cooper. I love rock music in general. And, yeah, so Alice Cooper plus Friday the 13th. I mean, how can you go wrong, right? So, yeah. Adding this piece to the collection, I'm freaking stoked. So, as you guys know, as far as all my Friday the 13th autographs, this is my pride and joy right here. I lost count of how many signatures are on it, like a long time ago. But I was able to add both, as you guys can see right there, Judy Aronson, Carrie Moore, one of the twins, and her sister Camilla Moore on this side. And I got the director, Joe Zito, right there. So finally was able to add those names to the list. And yeah, I'm always on the hunt for more more signatures on this baby. So yeah, it never ends. But yeah, I am extremely happy with the way this is shaping up so far. And there you guys have it. All the cool stuff I got signed. Had a freaking blast with hanging out with my boy Fonzo, as always. The rest of the squad unfortunately couldn't make it. But yeah, we'll be seeing them pretty soon. Next weekend is Midsummer Scream, so keep an eye out for that video. And thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And see you guys for the next video.